Hey there, guys. Happy Wednesday to you. So, I do want to thank you guys, as always, for taking the time to check out my live streams. As I do say that every week, but the reason why I do always say that is because it really does help me out a ton, getting the word out on what I have to offer with my business and just with online coaching in general. So, as I sort of mentioned last week, what we're going to be talking about today is cardiovascular health and how you can integrate cardio into various different types of fitness goals, basically. Um, Before I do get into that, though, I do, as always, want to mention my website. It's bponlinefitness.com. Again, I try to keep it updated every week with new live streams. Each time a live stream is, I complete a live stream every week. I do upload that to the homepage of the website where you can watch it, as I do record these live streams every single week so that you can be able to watch them even on your time and not necessarily when the live stream goes live, of course. So you can check that out on the website. I also have a way for you to sign up for my email list. On my email list, you can get a free weekly newsletter each week. You can get updates on any live streams that may be coming out, any information on like any promotions, any discounts on online coaching you can find there as well. So definitely sign up for the email list. You can also find out more information on online coaching when you go to my website. There's a bunch of information that details basically how online coaching is structured, what you get with online coaching, and how it can help you reach your fitness goals. Another thing, too, I do want to mention with my website is I do have a free fitness blog that you can check out. I do update it weekly with new entries. So definitely check that out. There's a ton of great information that I post there as well. It's free to access, so definitely check that out. So, with all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get into talking about today's topic, which is optimizing cardiovascular health for fitness goals. So, this is not, I wouldn't say that I've really talked in particular in detail when it comes to cardiovascular health. And a lot of the reasons why is mainly I do try to focus on individuals who are more geared towards specific goals such as muscle gain. However, cardiovascular health is very beneficial if you are doing a muscle, or if you're working towards a muscle gain goal, I should say. However, it is extremely beneficial as well with a weight loss goal. So that's what I'm going to touch on today, is basically how you can properly integrate cardio into your routine. So these are a few points that I'm going to go over today, and there's a couple extra points that I don't have listed here that I decided to add into the presentation that I'm going to discuss. And that's basically going to be about sort of going over various different types of exercise or routines you can do based on the specific goal. And that's what I'm going to be discussing. So, what I want to do is, of course, give an introduction, sort of go over exactly what we're going to discuss in this live stream. And also, we're going to talk about cardiovascular system and exercise. So you're going to learn about the cardiovascular system as it goes through multiple adaptations during exercise, types of cardiovascular exercise, various types that can be integrated into your routine, weight loss. When it comes to cardio and weight loss, they are extremely important for helping with calorie burn and fat loss. Muscle gain, although cardio is primarily focused on fat loss, it can be extremely beneficial with also helping muscle gain when it's properly balanced. So, I do want to go ahead and get started and give an introduction on what we're talking about. So, we're going to explore how exercise, nutrition, and lifestyle choices can profoundly impact the health of our hearts and pave the way towards success in our fitness endeavors. From the basics of cardiovascular system to advanced training techniques, we'll uncover the keys of unlocking peak cardiovascular performance while balancing safety and effectiveness. Now, no matter what your routine is, cardiovascular fitness is important. It should be integrated into any workout routine that you are focusing on. And the reason being is that it is primarily focused on heart health. Heart health is extremely important in a lot of various ways. So the cardiovascular system and exercise. So the cardiovascular system is often referred to as the circulatory system, as a complex network of organs and vessels responsible for transporting oxygen, nutrients, hormones, and waste products throughout the body. So this system consists of the heart, blood vessels, arteries, veins, capillaries, and blood, of course. So during exercise, the cardiovascular system does undergo several adaptations to meet the increased demands placed on the body's oxygen delivery and energy production. And that can come from various different activities, whether it be a structured exercise, whether it be walking outside, whether it be running, any sort of aspect that, of course, involves energy. The cardiovascular system is going to be involved in that. And especially in exercise, that system does work a lot to help you perform various functions. So there's various different types of cardiovascular exercise that you can try, of course. So there's running, cycling, HIIT training, rowing, walking, swimming, and jump rope. So let's sort of go over these different points and explain why these, are important and beneficial. So improving cardiovascular endurance and burning calories and increasing stamina. So that's some of the benefits when it comes to running. Cycling helps to increase lower body strength, improving cardiovascular health as well as burning calories. HIIT training helps to burn calories, improve cardiovascular fitness, and boost metabolism. Rowing is a full body workout, works your full body, and it also helps, of course, to improve cardiovascular health and building strength. Walking, general cardiovascular exercise, helps with weight management, and it's a low impact activity. So it's not as basically not straining your joints as much as some other exercises related to cardiovascular exercise. Swimming, full body workout that helps improve cardiovascular health, of course, and helps you build more endurance. Jump rope is improving coordination, burning calories, and of course, at the same time, enhancing cardiovascular health. So you can see with all of these different exercises, cardio is a part of it. It is helping to, the circulatory system is helping that function better. And it also has some various benefits depending on what type of exercise you're doing, such as walking. Walking is low impact. It's not as, rough on your joints when you're walking. Running, in turn, helps to increase your stamina. Cycling is going to help with burning more calories, but at the same time, it's increasing lower body strength. So there's various different methods of cardio, and you can basically use these methods, whatever you want to focus on improving, you can integrate that into your routine. If you want to be able to improve your coordination more, but you also want to burn calories, jump rope may be a good idea. If you want to do a full body based workout while improving cardiovascular health and at the same time building strength, maybe you want to try rowing. So again, there's various different methods you can try and whatever you want to focus on in your routine. So weight loss and cardio. So now we're going to sort of dive a little bit deeper into some of the various connections when it comes to fitness goals and cardio itself. So weight loss and cardio. Cardio activities such as running, cycling, swimming, and dancing elevate your heart rate and increase energy expenditure. By burning calories during these activities, cardio helps create a calorie deficit, which is essential for weight loss. To lose weight, you need to consume fewer calories than you expend, and cardio aids in increasing calorie expenditure. Regular cardio workouts can boost your metabolism both during and after exercise. High intensity forms of cardio like interval training or circuit training can lead to excess post exercise oxygen consumption, commonly known as the afterburn effect. This means your body continues to burn calories at an elevated rate even after you've finished exercising, contributing to weight loss over time. So that's a little bit to keep in mind when you're focusing on a weight loss goal and also integrating cardio. The next point I do want to mention is muscle gaining cardio. even though, muscle is not directly, muscle gain is not directly benefited from cardio, is extremely important to have in your routine. So, while not directly related to muscle gain, cardiovascular exercise improves heart health, circulation, and overall fitness levels. A healthy cardiovascular system enhances your ability to perform intense resistance training workouts, which are essential for stimulating muscle growth. While muscle gain typically requires a caloric surplus, consuming more calories than you burn, incorporating cardio can help manage body composition by increasing calorie expenditure. Cardiovascular exercise, especially low intensity forms like walking or light cycling, can promote blood flow to the muscles, aiding in nutrient delivery and waste removal. Cardio can also contribute to achieving a favorable body composition for muscle gain. While resistance training stimulates muscle growth, excess body fat can obscure muscle definition and detract from the aesthetic appearance of muscle development. So keep in mind that cardio, even though you're having a resistance training routine and you're focusing on muscle gain, cardio can definitely contribute to that body fat that you may be having trouble getting rid of. Whereas at the same time, you may be trying to build muscle definition, but that body fat may be affecting you. So integrating a little bit of cardio into your routine is definitely going to help in reaching that muscle gain goal. So sort of keep that in mind. So what I'm going to talk about next is a little bit about sort of specific routines that you can do as it relates to cardio based on sort of specific attributes, like if you're a beginner or if you're somebody wanting to maybe improve endurance, any sort of specific goals. This is what I'm going to sort of dissect here. So if you so these are all encompassing for a beginner, but these are all based on your specific goal as a beginner. So for a weight loss goal as a beginner, your frequency should be about 4 to 5 days a week. Your duration should be about 30 to 45 minutes per session of cardio, and your intensity should be moderate to high. So here's a sample weekly plan, and this is just for one specific day. So maybe like a 5 minute warm up at an easy pace, gradually increasing to 25 to 30 minutes of a brisk walking, fast enough to elevate the heart rate, but still be able to talk, and then a 5 to 10 minute cool down, which is a slower pace. So roughly about maybe 45 minutes of cardio to start you out. Now, building endurance, if that's your primary goal is to build endurance, you want to have a frequency of 3 to 4 days a week and a duration of 45 to 60 minutes per session. Intensity is low to moderate. So a sample weekly plan, or for example, a specific day that you would do would be a long walk. So you would do a 5 minute warm up at an easy pace, 40 to 50 minutes of brisk walking, and then 5 to 10 minute cool down of easy pace. So that's an example of a specific day if you're somebody who's focusing on building endurance. So for fitness improvement overall, just overall improving your fitness health, so your routine would be 3 to 5 days a week. Your duration would be 30 to 45 minutes per session, and you would want to have a moderate intensity. So a sample weekly plan of this would be for a specific day, you would want to incorporate walking and jogging as a combo. So you would have a 5 minute warm up of easy walking, transition to 25 to 30 minutes of alternating 3 minute walking and 2 minutes jogging. So basically, an interval of jogging and walking. And then you would do 5 to 10 minute cool down of easy walking. So, slowing down the pace and getting your heart rate back to normal speed. So, these are all great examples of, a routine that you could try out for cardio for a specific day. Now, there can be weekly plans, as I have mentioned here, but this is basically just a sample day of that specific weekly plan, so keep that in mind. So, what I do want to discuss next is go a little bit further and sort of explain a cardio routine specifically for endurance and give you a couple other examples as it relates to that specific, goal in that routine. So for example, if your primary goal And this is more geared towards anybody who is focusing on, of course, more endurance based goals, but is very, used to a, exercise routine. So day one would be long, steady state cardio. So you do a warm up of 5 to 10 minutes of light walking or dynamic stretching. You would do your main workout, of course, whatever split that you're doing that day. And then you would do 40 to 50 minutes of brisk walking, jogging, or easy cycling at a pace where you can maintain a conversation. And then your cool down would go into 5 to 10 minutes of walking or light stretching. So for a day two, you would do interval training. So you would do a warm up of 5 to 10 minutes of light jogging or dynamic stretching. You would do your main workout, of course, 5 minutes of steady jogging, 20 to 30 minutes of intervals, 2 minutes of fast running or high intensity cycling, followed by 2 minutes of walking or slow cycling. And then you would go into a cool down of 5 to 10 minutes of light jogging or walking. So that's just giving you another example of basically a routine that's focusing on helping to improve your endurance. So the next one I do, oh, I thought I had another one. But that's pretty much, I thought I had another one that talked, that was, explaining a little bit more, but I guess that's all I have. So for some reason, I thought I had another one. Anyways, so that's all I have for you guys today. I hope that you found that helpful and valuable as far as, sort of dissecting those different routines and how you can follow those specific routines. Now, when it comes to, of course, any, goal that you're pursuing related to cardio, it's always important to really balance it properly. Like with a muscle gain, you don't want to have too much cardio in your routine because you're going to burn, too much of calories, which in turn those calories are not going to be used for helping to promote muscle gain. They're going to be, burned, so you won't have them to help with that muscle gain process. So keep that in mind. It's very important with muscle gain that you really balance your cardio properly. Now, with weight loss and fat loss, you do want to have a little bit more, cardio in your routine, but you also sort of want to integrate, of course, a regular workout, related to like resistance training or anything of that sort, because having a combination of the two is also going to be beneficial at the same time. But just keep in mind that cardio overall is very important to have in your routine. However, it's also important to have a proper balance between cardio no matter what your goal is. So, like I mentioned with muscle gain, you want to have a very optimal balance and not too much cardio. And then with weight loss and fat loss, maybe you want to have a little bit more cardio and a little bit less on resistance training. So, it's all dependent on what you're focusing on. So, thank you guys once again for taking the time to check out my live streams. As always, I do really enjoy sharing all of these topics with you and really diving deep into stuff that you may not hear or you may not be aware of as it relates to fitness and health and nutrition in general. So that's why I discuss these so that I can show you guys what I have to offer as a certified personal trainer and as a virtual coaching specialist as well. So thank you guys once again. Again, I do want to mention my website. It's not on screen here, but it's bponlinefitness.com. You can check out a ton of different information related to online coaching, my free fitness blog. You can sign up to the email newsletter, as I mentioned earlier in the stream. So definitely check that out. Again, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out and let me know. You can send me a direct message, or of course, you can email me. My email is brandonpartin, BRANDON PARTIN 95 @gmail.com. If you have any questions, you can email me as well. But with all that being said, guys, that's all I have for you today. I will be having another live stream, as always, next Wednesday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I'm going to discuss a little bit about some of the various benefits, some of the health benefits as it relates to daily exercise, incorporating daily exercising routine and what it can benefit in your life as it relates to maybe mental health, physical health, as well as your overall health in your body and helping to prevent diseases and conditions. So definitely check that out. Again, that'll be next Wednesday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. But with all that being said, guys, that's all I have for you. And I will see you guys in the next live stream. So thank you once again.